Welcome to Learn CNC with Javi, show number 2. We're going to show a little video in the background of last week's project. We're going to compare the different Vectric software, and then we're going to do the trace bitmap, or some people call it auto trace, on the Vectric software. The lesson tonight will be to the trace bitmap function, and we're going to answer a question from last week, which is how do I create the scallop, I believe they called it, but it's called the texture effect on a project. We should be able to get to that. You can find this page here. This is the Vectric page, and under products, if you click on compare products, you'll see this little sheet. Aspire has all the features of VCarve Pro, Desktop, Cut 2D, and Cut 2D Desktop. And it is pretty much the Cadillac of the Vectric software. Cut 2D and Cut 2D Pro are the first, the smaller pieces of software from Vectric. They basically do just 2D. They don't do any type of carving or anything like that, three-dimensional. Think of them like up, down, left, right, and forward and back. Then you can move into VCarve Pro Desktop and VCarve Pro. The only difference between VCarve Pro Desktop and Pro is toolpath merging and cutting larger parts for Pro, and nesting and some nesting. And one of the most important parts, if you're doing rotary axis, which it's not fourth axis, it's rotary axis. We don't want to get the terms confused because it's still 3 axis. It's left, right, and around instead of forward and backward. Well, left, right is one axis, up and down is another. And moving on to Aspire, Aspire basically has all the features of all the rest of them. So if you need a program, VCarve Pro is the best bang for your buck for CNC G-code design. And Aspire is, well, if you're working with 3D modeling and such, that's definitely the way to go. Go to their site and check it out. Last but not least, Photo VCarve. It is a completely different animal as far as photo V-groove machining. While it'll do some of the different functions of the other programs, the one function that the other programs do not have is the ability to convert a photo into a machinable 3D image. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I'll see you next week.